everyone, we are back with another thrift book haul, and I have once again another stack of books that I have been collecting over the last few months at my thrift store, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So today we are going to be doing another American Girl thrift book haul. I have quite a few here, so I have some really good finds as well, so I'm going to share with you guys everything that I found at my thrift store. So as you guys know, I am a lover of finding thrift books, and American Girls is one of those series that I loved as a girl, and I have just been having so much fun finding these at my thrift store. So without further ado, I will share with you guys all of the most recent finds I have found. So starting off, I actually found all of these with the exception of one on the same days. So I'm pretty sure they probably came from a single donator. And these I actually didn't realize that these existed. So these are some of the like really short American Girl books. Now the regular ones are pretty short, like little chapter books for, you know, young readers, but I didn't know that these existed. So these are even shorter. They're like very quick little stories. They call them the American Girls short stories. And I was so glad to find these because it was like almost one of like all the original girls. So starting off with the first book, this is actually the very first one I have found of Addy. I don't have any of the regular books from her yet, so I am keeping an eye out for those. But this one is called High Hopes for Addy, and I did pay $1.79 for this one at my thrift store. If you buy 4 books, you get the 5th one for free. So I think I probably got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of them here, which means I found 6 of them on one day, so I definitely got 1 of them for free. But I was so glad to find an Addy book because, like I said, I don't have any of them yet, and I remember really enjoying Addy stories growing up, so I'm so glad I have finally found one of hers. The next one I have another one of the short stories. This one is called Felicity's New Sister, so I also really like Felicity. Then we also found one of the Josephina ones. This one is a Reward for Josephina. Then I actually have 2 of the Molly books. Now I did not find both of these on one day. I actually found, I can't remember which one I found, but I found the block of them like several months ago, and then recently I found one more of the Molly books, and I thought I already had it, and I was like, oh, I can't remember, I forgot to mark it off my list, I don't know if this is a duplicate or not. So kind of on a chance, I decided to get the one that I thought could be a duplicate anyway, because I didn't want to like miss out if it wasn't, and it actually wasn't a duplicate. I thought maybe there was only like one of these per girl, but apparently there's multiple, so I was really glad that I decided to pick this one up because I do have a spreadsheet that I mark everything off whenever I find a new book, and for some reason I forgot to mark these off, so I didn't know if I had this one or not. But I have Molly Marches On, and then we also have Molly Takes Flight. Then the next one that I found, my favorite girl, Samantha Parkington. This one is called Samantha's Winter Party. And I just kind of like flipped through this one really quickly, and I feel like the story feels familiar. So maybe I did read these at some point as a girl, but I just don't remember like the little ones. So my memory is a little bit hazy. It's possible I've read this one because I think it looked kind of familiar, but either way, it'll be really fun. And I forgot to mention, I'm kind of waiting to read all these until I have like one complete set of each girl, and then I want to like read through it that way. So I actually haven't read any of these yet, even though it'll take like 20 minutes to like read a single book. These are like, you know, a 5-minute read, so it's even faster. But then the last one that I got from the little ones, this one is Kirsten On the Trail. Now this one, I did actually already read this one because, you know, it's so quick, and I thought that the story was very, very sweet and cute, and I loved it. So I'm really excited to when I actually start reading these. So those are all of the little short story ones that I have found. So I definitely want to look up and see like how many there are for like all the girls, because like I said, at first I thought there was just like 1 per girl, but apparently that's not the case because Molly had 2 of them. The next one I found, this one I know I didn't know of at the time, and I definitely didn't read these, but these are kind of like the opposite, where they're like the longer stories of the American Girls books. So they are definitely a little bit longer, some more chapters to them. Let's see if I can find a page count real quick. This one actually had about 160 pages, so not bad for a little book. You know, I'd probably say it's probably like a little shorter than a Nancy Drew book. So these I definitely have not read. And once again, I found another Molly book. So this one is called A Molly Mystery, and it's a spy on the home front. So that one will be really fun to read. I gotta figure out like what order to read them. I'm sure they don't really matter, but I will definitely look that up later. And then moving on to the regular ones, I did find a few really good ones this time. So the first one that I have here, I was so excited to find because it was the first Kaya book that I found. And I'm actually not sure if I read any of the Kaya books when I was younger. And another question, do you say Kaya or Kaya? I always said it Kaya. I don't know if that's right though. Let me know, did you say Kaya or Kaya? Or which one is it? I don't know, but I always said Kaya. But this one is book number 2. And this one is Kaya's Escape, a survival story. So I was so excited to find hers because for some reason I have not come across them. Like I always find Felicity books, Kit books, and Molly books, like all the time. Every time I go to my thrift store, you know, I'm looking through all the shelves and stuff. I will always find one of their books and I get so excited and I'm like, nope, I've already got that one. I've already got that one. It's already off my list. So Kaya and Addy and Kirsten seem to be the more like hard ones for me to find in my area. Then I found another one of Kaya's books. I think I found these two on the same day, so it's possible that these came from the same donator, but this one is the third book. This one's called Kaya's Hero. And this is actually one of the like newer style covers as well. And then for like the last batch that I found, this one I found all on one day. And once again, I think they all came from the same collector. And I actually already had like 1 or 2 of these books, but I knew that I just had to get all of these in a block because they are the actual hardcover copies of these books, and I usually find the paperback ones. There's not too many of the hardback ones that I found, and it was the like full set, so I just couldn't let it like go. I just didn't have the heart to like break up the hardback ones, so there's probably 1 or 2 or 3 of these that I did already have, but since they were all hardback, I wanted to get all of them, and I will probably hang on to those other duplicates that I have and give those to my niece because I think that she'll really enjoy reading these. At least I hope she does. So then I can keep all of these ones in my collection and give the duplicates to her. So for this one, these were all Felicity books. So I do believe she is the first girl that I think I have all of her main series books, I think. So for Felicity, we of course have Meet Felicity, and these are like not only the hardcover books, but they're the ones with the dust jacket as well. So I was so happy to find these, and these are like pristine, you guys. These are like perfect. They're not written in or anything. They're in really good condition. The jacket is like really good condition too, and you know the jackets are always the first thing to take all the beating. So these are either like ones that were never read or just really well taken care of, so I knew I couldn't break up this set. So we have Meet Felicity, the first book. Then the second book we have is Felicity Learns a Lesson. Next up, we have book number 3. This one is Felicity's Surprise. I'm pretty sure this is one of them that I already have. And then book number 4, this one is called Happy Birthday Felicity. Then we have number 5, Felicity Saves the Day. And finally, the last one we have is number 6, and this one is called Changes for Felicity. One funny thing about this one, every time I see this cover, I always think of Little Red Riding Hood. I wonder if that's like intentional or on purpose, but that's what I always think of when I see this one. Alright guys, and that is everything for my most recent finds. Like I said, I didn't find these all in one day. These were like a several week, several month kind of collection of them, but I'm always excited when I can find a new book and add it to my collection, and I definitely look forward to finding some more of these. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.